Dave Reef with a Copart Fix-It Pit report.
Oh, Paul, I wish you could be down here to feel the heat coming off of this race car and smell what's going on. It's burned up carbon fiber, burned up wire with brake clean. It's just scintillating through the air, and it kind of stings the nostrils a little bit, if you know what I mean. As far as what happened to this race car, nobody's even concerned with really diagnosing the problem right now. The problem, as you can see, is getting this old block out, getting the new one in. Like I said, there's a lot of things to be cleaned up. They have to look at the wires to try to decide if they've got to redo some of the plumbing there. And perhaps the biggest issue for Tony, if I can get RJ to pan to the right, he's got that brand new body setting up over here. He's got to get contingency decals on top of this thing, so in the off chance that he wins, he can pick up all that extra money. So this team has an unbelievable amount of work to do to get to that final against John Force.
Yeah, and those contingency stickers are important, because if they're not on the car, you don't get paid out of the contingency prize fund.
Has all of those years of experience of putting on decals with John Force Racing. Now you have to decal this car. This was supposed to be a painted body, getting ready for St. Louis. How thankful are you to have this thing?
Well, we are working on some other programs, and hopefully we can announce some good news that'll give us some more depth. We give us a little bit of money, this team will be dangerous, but I'm not so much focusing on John right now. We're gonna make the call. We're gonna give these fans their money's worth, because I know they want to see John and I go toe-to-toe. We'll make it. But right now, the concern is that I do my job on the body, and I trust Johnny's going to make the right adjustment so it doesn't do that again.
Good news for this team is they've got the snap-on crew, Chris Pedregon over here. And as far as what happened, Mike, the only thing I've been able to look at, and believe me, nobody's even looked at the block, it did push a head gasket. And remember, this is race day. Got to get that car to the finish line, get the win, and then worry about what happens next. And this is the worry.
Yeah, but it does look as if there's a lot of work yet to be done on that car for Tony Pedregon. It's a little more calm over in the John Force pit. That's who Tony Pedregon will face, and those people holding those 12-to-1 odd tickets are cheering for Tony Pedregon and the crew to get that baby back together on the line, and maybe a win for Tony. Well, Tony Pedregon, you remember that rebuild he had to go through? We got some time lapse of it, Mike.
Well, Paul, you know, it's not that big of a deal to be able to change engines between rounds. They do that all the time. But when you have to change systems like clutch management system and fuel system and all the wiring and the lines going to it, you're just happy that the thing actually starts up when you go to hit the switch there.